Alright, welcome to the delightful world of sexy Parodius. I'm Dumplechan, and like Justin Timberlake, I'm bringing sexy back. In this game we play a ragtag bunch of space mercenaries who do weird jobs. And we're going to be playing Mambo the Sunfish. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, here we go. We're going to be playing on auto for rank management reasons. Alright, mission 1. This chicken wants us to take on this giant corn thing named Corn Chiwa, which is a horrible pun on konnichiwa, or hello there. So this is a relatively friendly introduction to the game with a lot of animal friends. There's some cows in the background, there's some foxes, some goats, some sheep. A lot of sheep in this level. I was going to count how many there were, but then I kept falling asleep. We're going to slow roll how many power-ups we get in an effort to keep the rank a little bit low. We'll also have a very cheeky rank management strat coming up in stage 2, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's some other ears of corn. They're just lesser soldiers in the army. They're not generals, they're just colonels. Lots of great farm-style critters, like cows, penguins hiding underneath those haystacks down there, tulips that yow when you shoot them for some reason. There's a huge amount of great fancy touches in the pixel art in the background. One little touch, at the very top center of the screen, you'll see the high score is 57,300. This is a pun where those numbers in Japanese sound like ko na mi, or the name of the company that made the game. That's a kind of joke you don't really get in English. It'd be like a company named Fortify making a game and having the high score start with 425, because it sounds a little bit like Fortify. We're not going to get a lot of bells. Bells are good for points, and picking up lots of yellow bells without letting any drop gives you a whole lot of points. But that also makes the game rank up faster and get a little bit harder faster. We're going to try and make this as marathon safe as it can be. I'm not guaranteeing a 1 credit clear, I'm just guaranteeing fun. We'll get one more power up. You've heard of shoot the core. With this boss, you have to shoot the corn. Alright, it's a little bit more relaxing when he goes further back on the screen. Alright, with that, first stage is clear. Our mission is complete. We're probably not actually going to complete the other missions, because whether you complete the mission governs which stage you go to next. It's a little bit easier to slack off and not do the missions, and the stages that you go to, if you don't complete the missions, are a little bit easier. So we're going easy route. Easy route, relative speaking, of course. In this stage, we're supposed to get a bunch of money back for, I guess, the person who runs these baths in space. And this is the high-speed stage, where after a little while, we're going to start cruising forward at great speed. That's something that has been part of the Gradius and Salamander games since the beginning. So we're going to blow up some rubber duckies, see a lot of penguins in the background doing little penguin jobs. So grabbing these coins is the main mission. Small ones are worth less than the big ones, but we're not going to bother with it too much. We go down, down some more so that we don't go into a dead end. There are dead ends. And your first time through the game, you can easily end up just headbutting a wall. down and then up, and through, and through. Then we just hang back on the screen and make sure that we don't go into the dead end, which is there. These waterfalls push you down, and they can push you down into the floor if you're not careful. Now we come through the home stretch of the game, and we're coming into our second boss battle. So in the second boss battle, we're going to take a second to talk about rank management. So the rank is how difficult the game is, gradually increases over time. During this boss battle, we're actually going to hang out at this safe spot at the bottom of the screen. So Toilet Penguin is going to attack by summoning bubbles. We're not going to retaliate, we're just going to let him blow his bubbles. We have to move a little bit to dodge those things as they fly by. The trick that we're going to pull is if you die, rank goes down. And if you die just at the end of this stage, the rank drops before the game sort of notices that you're dead and decreases your life counter. So we'll still have 3 lives, but we'll get the rank reduction. The game will take it easy on us as though we've died. So we'll just appreciate the incredibly peppy music, the angels in the background who have little plungers instead of trumpets, and the lady who has a strategically placed drapery of toilet paper to keep her modest. So we just let this guy fire off a few more bubbles. We enjoy the crazy circus clown music, and then we'll go suicide into the underpants monsters at the bottom left in a moment. So the boss's life bar at the top right, still full, and we just need to time this carefully. Just as the screen goes completely black, like that. Perfect! Perfect! We got it! Oh yeah, this safe spot is I mean, it's a little cheesy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a very effective way to get the rank back down. Mission 3 is sort of Castlevania. It has a Castlevania vibe. Even quotes from the fan favorite Castlevania song Bloody Tears. But we have cats and mice. Our job is to kill 100 mice. We're not going to kill 100 mice. We're just going to kill the ones that get in our way. Since we did, technically die at the end of the last stage, we lost all our power-ups. So we're going to focus on powering back up to a moderate degree. There's that familiar snippet of music if you know your Castlevania games. And then instantly into sort of polka-style music. Like Weird Al Yankovic or PDQ Box, the music in this game is deliberately very silly, but also very well put together from a technical point of view. So we immediately go up top. You can scroll the screen up and down, and if you're trying to kill as many mice as possible, you do want to swoop up and down. But the easy way to do things is to just kind of hang out at or near the top. We won't worry about blowing up all these walls and all these mice. We will just worry about dodging things that are trying to kill us. Here we have wizard mice popping up from behind these doors. If they're alive long enough, they'll fire spells at us. But those shots are destructible, so it's not that scary. The later parts of this stage get a little bit more frantic, but as long as you're not swooping up and down trying to kill 100 mice, you can play it pretty safe. The cat turrets shoot quite a few bullets at you, so you can get yourself into trouble with those. Oh, I should have taken that green bell if I'd just gotten a chance. The bells cycle in a way that is predictable but hard to control. It's easy to end up shooting it one too many times, and then you're not going to get the color you want unless you go back around. We're not going to bother with the bell. We're just going to focus on shooting Medusa. She has some great expressions on those snakes. Good faces. If we get hit by those beams, we don't die, but we get frozen in place, and that's bad. Alright, we took a little too long to shoot her, so she gets to do her mouse attack, and then she's going to charge in. Bottom left of the screen is safe, and she's going to get to fire beams one more time. And we're through! That's the first stage that gets really scary. Now this turnip person is complaining about the digging machines. So we're gonna blow those up. Here the mission's very easy to complete, so we will. If you look at the moon in the background, you can see a silhouette. It is a rabbit making mochi, which is a reference to mythology and also a reference to another Parodius game where you go to the moon and see rabbits making mochi. These wolves are in a sort of a pack. There's one of them that you can blow up. And if you get bad wolf RNG, this can be a very scary start to the stage. We'll just kind of try to swoop around. There we go. This game has some great music, some very hot jams. And this game, much like the ancient stage in, I think, Nemesis 2 on the MSX, has these pillars you can blow out to make parts of the stage drop. They can drop on your head if you're not careful. So we will be deliberate about which load-bearing beams we blow up. These spread shot penguins that come from behind are a big threat. Anytime enemies come from behind in a shmup, you're going to have a bad time, almost. So hugging the left side of the screen is a good idea some of the time, but not all of the time. Alright, yeah, we'll pause a little bit. Then we'll blow this up. Oh, I would like you to not be shooting at me quite so much. Alright. Yeah, that guy coming from behind killed me in practice. But we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Even if we get killed off, it's definitely not the end of the world because rank will go down quite a bit. I'm not going to be doing any more deliberate deaths, but we'll try to take it in stride if we do get blown up. Like that! Like that. Alright. We'll take the green bell. Green bell is our favorite. That should buy us enough time to get some power-ups. Alright, there we go. Boss of this stage is a tanuki, shape-shifting raccoon-type creature. We're gonna shoot him in the head. When he's doing his magic attacks, you can distract him by shooting him in the undercarriage. That seems pretty accurate. Both things get distracted if you shoot them in the undercarriage. I'm kind of wasting that Kiku Beam bell that I got that's generating a horizontal line in front of me. I don't really need that on this boss, but with auto, I can't save it up and use it when I really need it. Here he's gonna charge. That's a trap for newbies. Alright, let's just call that death strategic rank management and say we're still good. We're still good. Alright, and now we come to the treasure level. This level's a maze. This is one level where you absolutely have to use a bell or lose a life. There'll be a wall at some point. Alright, so we still want to power up a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, these shots are much less dangerous than they would be at high rank. I can definitely tell that I've dropped the rank by dying. Some interesting aesthetics on this level. There's pigs that fly. There's a kind of Jack and the Beanstalk theme going on in the background. I guess these things are beans from the beanstalk. Unless you're trying to write a doctoral dissertation, it's probably not worth it to try to find the meaning behind Parodius. Just go with it. And now we get a very high energy version of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And into the maze. The maze is scary. The maze definitely killed me a lot when I was first learning the game. We stayed back at this part of the stage and let the crabs go by. Then we go down. And then we backtrack. Again, We have no quarrel with these crab monsters. We're not worrying about trying to get all the treasure, we're just worrying about not dying. So we'll go low, then high, then back and low. Let some chaos happen for a little bit. That's not what I wanted to happen at all, but it worked out okay. Alright, and now there's going to be pigs, and then another big wall. You might look at this wall and say, how will you get through this? Well, we're going to have these eater monsters come from behind. We just have to make sure that they don't eat us. If you blow them up too quickly, then they don't eat the wall and you're stuck. So there is a reason to stop firing. Alright, so now we have a truly absurd number of power-ups here. We would actually rather not pick them up, but so be it. We'll get a shield, then we'll lose the shield. And then I need to make sure that I don't get killed by the bean. Yeah, that bean can trick you. And now here we absolutely positively have to get some sort of bell. There we go. Alright, I would much rather have gotten a green bell, but I just grabbed the blue one. There's some flying pigs. They are not a problem unless we get cornered. And we would really like to get a green bell. Can we get a green bell? Alright, no green bell for me. Alright, that's alright. We'll do it the hard way. Oh, we actually did it. I had a lot of trouble with that boss, and I always try to farm a green bell so that I can just kill him while I'm invincible. But we managed to pull it off. Alright, now for the boss rush. Boss rush is mostly not a problem, but it can be tough. This shapeshifter will fire a huge number of capsules at us that have a couple of landmines mixed in. There we go. We just hit 300,000 points and a little almost inaudible jingle play to say we got our one and only extra life. Alright, so Captain Penguin is down. Now, this eagle is very rough. We have a pattern. Stay low, low, high, high, low, and rush to the top, then rush back down to the bottom. And then he turns into a plucked chicken. And now it's time for the giant lips from the Rocky Horror Picture Show poster. Their first attack is not a problem. They just kind of hang out, fire some teeth, and then they go back to the mothership. Now this guy can be a problem. He likes to rush at you very fast. We try and make sure that he always rushes on a straight horizontal line to make it a little bit more predictable and easy to dodge. The teeth can end up filling a lot of the screen and creating trouble, but when you're powered up like this, you can take them out pretty well. Alright, so she has her little cherub minions. Alright, yeah, we don't want to get hit by her finger laser beam that expands to fill a huge amount of the screen. Alright, we didn't want that power up, but that's okay. Alright, we are still alive. Miraculously, somehow, still alive. Alright, and now, our boss, the octopus who just ran off the screen at the bottom right, he's trying to run away with all of the money, and so we're chasing him. There's a time limit on this stage up at the very top. We're not going to run out of time. We're going to die if things go wrong, but here we go to India, I guess? And this is where the gloves come off and the game gets just a little bit ridiculously difficult. We can drop the rank down if we die, so it's recoverable, but it's definitely hard. Now the tulips that we so graciously blew up on the first stage are invincible, And yeah, I'm gonna back off on the commentary and just focus on not dying, because you people deserve to see a 1cc. Yeah, penguins come from behind. There goes the octopus again. This is a shoot the core style boss. It'll fire off a spread of revenge bullets every time we clink away one of those walls. Alright, this is one of the hardest parts. We're going to try and make our way down here safely. That was some good dodging. Okay, now we're going to mash our way through this. The infinite range of guys coming from below are a problem. There we go. Now we rely on our shots to go get the things behind us. Now bees from all sides. Just gotta loop around. Watch out for the blue things. Alright. Now this home stretch should be more or less free. We'll get a little bit of a time bonus for killing the pigs. 2 blue things from behind, and then it's safe to be at the back. Good. Alright, if you liked some things, how would you like more things? If you get incredibly lucky and you get a blue bell here, you can finish off a boss stage, just like that. And that's how it's done! Alright, we have a last bell. Alright, so the octopus boss is kind of a dirty old man, so now he's going to end up getting killed off in a thoroughly appropriate way. So, cover small children's eyes. You're going to see a naked buttock. And there's the octopus's tombstone. And now, here's the closing sequence. The boss is dead, we got our money back, we finished the final mission, now we're getting drunk. We have a cast review shot of all the various characters. Michael, the angel pig, Pantaro, the penguin. Vic Viper is eating sushi. And here's Mambo the sunfish eating some ramen. There's Koitsu, that guy, the little stick figure. She can't hold her liquor, she's already taking a nap. Then we scroll down to our penguin friend, who's doing the accounts. Shout out to the cute little dog in the background. Love that dog. And that was Sexy Parodius, a 1 credit clear. I played it the easy way. You can complete all the missions and do a special stage, but we played it safe, marathon safe. This is not a very high score, but still, it's the one on the screen so far. And that's going to be it for me. Feel free to cut to intermission at any point. Thank you very much. Merry Shmuptember to everyone.